Yes, welcome back to Equalizer KE Media, the home of bold conversation. And today I'm going to have former MCA aspirant Murera Ward. He goes by the name Goshi Munyaru. He's going to share to us more about the political heat in our country, especially after Rigathi Gachagua is back from US tour. Welcome to our show, Goshi Munyaru. Welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be here so that we can discuss the issue about our country.
Yes.
Yeah.
Before we proceed, kindly tell the people of Kenya who are watching you, who are you?
Yeah, okay. My name is Goshi Munyaru. First of all, I'm a journalist by profession and also a politician. And everything that goes around in our country, in politics, I'm so glad to follow and also to be part of it, because when every change is being undergoing in the country, I wish to be part of it. I wish to be part of the discussion of building this nation. Yeah, I come from Juja constituency, where we have Honorable George Koimbori, and also come from a ward that is called Murera Ward, where we have so many dams that you can come and visit those hotels around there, and you can enjoy yourself. It's the only ward that has so many dams.
Yes. Ngoshi, before we proceed, kindly, I know there are some of the viewers who are watching us, and maybe it's your time you have been in this channel. Kindly subscribe to this channel and make sure that you follow, you like, and you comment. I will consider your opinions down there on the comment. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe, so that whenever I upload such an interview, you'll be the first one to be notified by YouTube. Goshi Munyaru.
Yes, sir.
I know it's not the first time I've been having interview with you, and actually the people that are my followers, those who watch our content, they usually appreciate your work and they applaud what you do.
Yeah, sure.
And your critique and analysis on politics is quite amazing, and people of Kenya are really amazing on your take on politics. Mheshimiwa Goshi, you know, last week, the former deputy president of Kenya, Rigathi Gachagua, and the leader of DCP, the allegations that he raised while he was in US are the same allegations that even today he raised. So what's your take on that? Because you had him saying that President RUTO met with Al-Shabaab, met with the RSF leader, and he said even he was the one who conducted the meeting. What's your take on that?
My take on this,
yes,
I think Gachagua is setting the pace for all Kenyans.
Yes.
And I think it's a very good move for most of the Kenyans. There before, when our young people used to criticize the government, you saw what happened. They were handpicked, those who are so much vocal from their villages, from their houses. So when Gachagua is doing it, we are very happy, because he's we can say he's a senior citizen of this country, because he has been the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. He has also been a member of parliament, so he knows things in terms of creating laws in parliament, and also he has been a DO in this country. So I think when a superior or a senior citizen in this country is doing it, we are happy, because it will be very difficult for him to be maybe abducted or handpicked from the society and maybe been put in another praise. But why the reason why I say this is because I'm kind of fearing for the young men who will come out vocal and try to criticize the government. They face a lot of challenges, they faced a lot of humiliation, they are taken to jails. You saw what happened to Wanjiko Thega, a lady from Juja constituency who is staying in that ward. When she came out bold and she was in Maandamano, she was handpicked, taken to court and she was charged or accused with things that she never did. So when you are charging a person with you are incriminating a person. What do you say about that? So it's a good move for Gachagua to speak about those things, because other members of parliament or leaders who are there on top, they are going to emulate that. and at the end of the day, everyone in the country will be speaking on the same page.
Do you think it is right for a leader like Rigathi Gachagua, and even he was once a deputy president of this country, to speak such statement in public? Like, for example, President Ruto met with the leader of Al Shabaab, met with the leaders of this, and all what they met for was all about business.
One, I don't want to state categorically that those people, when they met with President William Ruto, they were here for business. How can you meet with criminals for business in State House or in Kenya, and you are the president of the country? Another thing, Gachagua was in the same government, so when he speaks, we listen, because he understands this government more better than anybody else.
My question is,
Yes.
is it right?
Yeah. Okay. I'm coming to that point. Gachagua understand government, or he understand President Ruto
Yes.
more than anybody else, because these people, they have been together for 2 years and some months. So he knows well who is President William Ruto. If they were doing those deals, they were doing them together. So he understands what he's saying, and that's why every time when Gachagua is saying something, everybody in the country must pay attention, even those people who are in the government, because they know whatever Gachagua is saying, he's saying, or he's talking the truth. And I don't see any reason, and I don't see any wrong for Gachagua to say that. Why? When they were impeaching Gachagua, they didn't see any reason to keep him. So when he's saying about the secret of this government, I don't see any reason why they should not allow him to continue saying what he is saying. Yeah.
Okay, most of the Kenyans and the political analysts, you've heard not one saying that regarding Gachagua, what he's supposed to do is to write a statement to the DCI so that the matter will be investigated. But on previous interview with one of the media house here in Kenya, Rigathi Gachagua said that he cannot deliver a statement to the DCI in Kenya because these people will not investigate President William Ruto. And then he went ahead and said that he delivered the information to the US Senate so that the matter will be investigated there. Do you think that we have lost the confidence with our national security authorities?
Okay, what I would say about that scenario, there before, the investigating departments, or those institutions, the EACC,
Yes.
the DCI, all those investigative departments, we had trust in them.
Okay.
But it reached to a point that we can no longer trust those investigative departments because they are under who?
President Ruto.
When President William Ruto was formerly a MAT,
Yes.
this organization that will be used to investigate the corruption in the country.
Yes.
It consists of 11 members.
Okay.
And each and every investigative department, it volunteer its
Yes.
member to be part of the committee that or the group that President William has formed. So it means that President William Ruto is in charge of the investigating department, or the program that he has formed. And one thing, I'm very 100% sure that this group is formed particularly to target leaders or politicians who are in opposition or criticizing the government, and not those who will be in the side of the government. And that's why those members of parliament who are below, or who are supporting the president, they are very happy because they are not going to be investigated. Of course, in this country, when you are in the light side of the law, or you are in the side where the government of the day is, you are not going to be tortured, because you are free to do everything that in this Kenya. You are free to do corruption, you are free to do money laundering and all sort of manners, because you are in the government. You are in the right side.
Okay. Goshi, you have heard President William Ruto saying that the members of parliament, they are corrupt. And even he's saying that there are 10 million that never reached to the members of parliament. And then now the question is, because we heard even some of the members of parliament saying that, Mr. President, we passed SHA for you. We passed a 2024 finance bill for you. We also went ahead to impeach Gachagua for you. So between parliament and the executive, we as Kenyans, who are we going to trust?
It means that we voted in for members of parliament who can be used by the executive. So I don't see anything. I don't see any problem with Ruto, because Ruto, he's pushing his agendas, his interest. But the members of parliament that we voted, they went there for their stomach, because every time they vote, they are paid to push a bill. They are paid to impeach a deputy president. They are even paid to pass bills that are not of beneficial to Wanjiku, but it's beneficial to the president himself. And that's why they were so bitter when president said that he'll deal with corruption. They said, we have been passing your own bill. So it's not their bill. It was a bill from the president.
So
where are we as a citizen of this country?
So you want to mean that we don't have a parliament? Those members of parliament that we elected, they are just there for the interest of the state.
Most of them, we cannot say we don't have, because there are those who are trying to be active in parliament and to do what is right for the people of Kenya. But at the other hand, we have so many who are rotten, who went there without substantial knowledge for them to make laws that are beneficial to Mwananchi, but they went there so that they can amass wealth and they can do money laundering. And I heard that the president said that the parliament has become a house of deals. It's where you go, you want to pass this bill, give me something, I do it for you. So we don't have a parliament. I think that is what now we should discuss and think of. When it comes 2027, we should make sure that all those members of parliament who are voting for bills that are so much oppressing the Wanjiku, we should take them home so that we can bring other sharp brains, people who are independent. And for that reason, we should vote people who are independent, more than those people who are in the party. Why? Because if we vote a person who is independent, he'll be independent even in making decisions. And this thing of party is messing up our country. Because we may decide to run away from the UDA, we go to the DCP, but the same problem, we have not dealt with it. Who will be the better president than Ruto? None. If that president maybe Rigathi Gachagua comes to be the president and he wants his bill to be passed, he'll use the same system.
Today, if you get a chance to advise the Kenya national authorities in terms of the corruption, because our country is leading in terms of corruption, even in East Africa. And even there is that report that Kenya is actually number 4 in terms of corruption. So today, if you get an opportunity to advise our authorities on how to take and how to deal with leaders who are corrupt, what would you advise them?
Can I surprise you?
Surprise.
What has been formed by President Ruto, it has been formed to try and look places where corruption has taken place. But what will be the result? They are going to use government money to form that group that is doing investigation. But that group will use more resources than what they are going to correct or to discover people have amassed.
Let me ask you one thing.
They're going to use maybe over 100 billion, and what they're going to recover is not equal to 10 million.
Is it right for President Ruto to form a unit to investigate corruption in this country?
Okay. President William Ruto, as the president, he can form an investigative group.
How?
He has been allowed by the constitution
No.
to form a group.
Let me ask you, in this country, we have DCI and we have EACC. What the role of these departments?
Okay.
These departments, they are independent institutions.
Okay, we reach to a point that when the king is naked, he tries always in order to maintain his position as the king. And I think The main aim of creating this group, and I told you, is to make sure anybody who is in opposition or criticizing the government, if he does, he'll be investigated. And do you know the members of that group?
I don't know.
The members of there must be a DCI, there must be a person from EACC, there must be a person from KRA
and NIS.
NIS, all the groups, all the people in this country, they are there. So if a member of parliament is in opposition and is criticizing the government, his documents are brought before the KRA. So a superior member from the KRA is on the table, ready to look at or if that member comply to tax. So if he does not comply, that will be the first that will be the first item to target. Then again they go to the DCI. Does he have any criminal record?
But
another thing, EACC is going to be checked in all departments, and they cannot miss one. All these members of parliament, you cannot miss a mistake from all those groups.
You know, in Kenya, they usually say that in Kenya, we measure with the minors.
Yeah.
Instead of measuring with the major, we measure with the minors. Because you will find that the small people in the government, let's say, for example, members of parliament who have been given 500,000, 1 million, they are the ones who will be brought to the table. By the unit that is going to be formed. But what about the bigger fish? What about the elephant in the room? The source of this money, President William Ruto, he claimed that these members of parliament, they have been taking corruption. And even he said that there are 10 million that which was given out, but that money never reached to the members of parliament. You know, but now the question is, who is the one who gave that money out? Go for that man, not for these members of parliament who took this 300,000, 1 million.
Let me ask you. During election, you want to tell me that President William Ruto didn't know that those members of parliament had corruption cases? He knew.
Yes.
But at this time, he want to bring another ideology. That he want to tell us, the public, that these members of parliament, after 2.5 years, they have become the most corrupt people. Yet, they are members of the UDA, of his own party. So if he want to tell us that, then the most corrupt person, people should know who he is.
Who he is.
Yeah.
Maybe the ones who are watching you, they might be willing to know.
You cannot tell us about corruption. First deal in your house. Start where you are. Then go to other places.
Okay. Talking of corruption, in terms of percentage, how can you award the government, President William Ruto government, in terms of corruption?
You know, in terms of economy,
yes,
this is the government that people have suffered under. You know, during President Uhuru Kenyatta, we used to have a little money in the pocket. We didn't used to struggle that a lot. I'm a person who operates motorbike business. And during President Uhuru Kenyatta tena, we had something in our pocket. And for a man, you could afford to have some few coins even to spend with friends. But nowadays, it's very difficult. And you cannot tell me that you can give money to maybe a boda rider 10,000 or a mama boga 10,000 and expect that he's going to be eating that 10,000 for the whole of the month.
Just 1 minute, we're going to be back. Yes, for our listeners, this is Equalizer KE Media. My name is Kelvin Monene, or even you can call me Voke Equalizer, and here this is Kenya Mezani, whereby we discuss more about the political heat in our country. I usually bring to you the political analyzers here in country, the people who know much about the politics, and today I have Goshi Moniaru, who is the former a former MCA, former MCA or former aspirant MCA from Murera ward, and we're talking about the politics. Now, back, if you are new, you kindly subscribe to our channel so that whenever we upload such an interview, you'll be the first one to be notified by YouTube. Remember, this is Equalizer KE Media. Ngoshi Moniaru, as we wind up, 2 days ago, President William Ruto declared that date 27, he declared it as a Katiba Day. So, and he said that this is the day that we are going to celebrate the day that we formed this Katiba, new constitution, and actually it has 15 good years. Mr. Ngoshi,
you know,
okay, tell me.
You know, it's a humorous activity.
Yes.
Because everybody is getting why now?
Yes.
You know, who fought for that constitution 2010?
President William Ruto was there.
Okay, who is really known in the country for fighting for it? Is Laila Amoro Odinga. He has been known to have fought for a multi-party and all that, and also the 2010 constitution. And now this government is being led by President William Ruto and Laila Odinga.
Yes.
And if you don't know, Laila Odinga is the second from the president. And if you can remember, when there was about Kenya Kwanza members of parliament and the ODM members of parliament in the State House, the person who welcomed the president to speak was Laila Amoro Odinga.
Yes.
So that qualifies, and that is an important aspect to know that Laila Odinga is the second in this country.
Okay, let me ask you one thing.
And then now, the third person is now Kithure Kindiki. So meaning that this constitution was done to make sure that Laila feels he is part of the house. Is not actually what people may think it is. Now we have become independent, we are exercising the constitution. Nowadays, you saw another police officer going in court and he was asked, why did you arrest without a court order? I received orders from above. Are we following the constitution? No. Why are we celebrating it?
Let me ask you, is there anything good to celebrate this constitution?
Nothing.
What about devolution?
Devolution, one thing that we can celebrate is all about the counties having their own money.
Yes.
But I'm very disappointed because they said they are going to devolve education. If they devolve education, now we are done.
There is
because there is a problem that came when health was devolved to the counties. At times we suffer. Because the national government is not concerned in our hospital, in our county hospitals.
Okay.
Maybe those big one. But when they are thinking about education, they should not go into that direction. We may destroy our system of education, and when we destroy our system of education, we are destroying our tomorrow.
Do you buy the idea on this narrative that goes on that they devolved not only government but also corruption? That in county level, that's where now the base of the corruption in this country.
Okay. You know, I heard him say that a governor is being tried to be impeached, but he's spending 150 million to give to those who want to impeach him.
Who is this governor?
Okay, we are not sure. Maybe Ruto is the one who said that. He should tell us who is that governor. But I don't think he is ours from Kiambu. Ours is a very good man. So what I'm saying is
yes,
corruption is even devolved even to the counties.
Yes.
But what they should do, they should do it in a good manner without intimidating a person, the governor in the county, because he's not supporting the government of the day. They should at least try to do it in a good way. Tell us this money is the one that the governor has steal from the people. In our case of Kiambu, they should not incriminate the governor. They should come and tell us this is the money that he has stolen from the people of Kiambu. Do the investigation. If it's true, they're going to tell the people of Kiambu.
Okay, okay. Back to Wamunyoro. I just want to have to hear from you, because you had Deputy President, former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua saying that, claiming that President William Ruto has been every time attempting to kill him, to assassinate him. Like he's saying that over 7 times.
Yeah.
Do you think this is it true, or it's just to gather the sympathies from Kenyans?
I don't know how true that statement is, but what I believe, and I have been in this politics for a very long time, if a person becomes silent, it's very easy for that person to die and be forgotten. And because Gachagua is a very dangerous man to the government of the day, because he's the only bold person who is able to criticize this government, to tell them, and he knows the government in and out. So and that's why I told you everything that Gachagua says, everyone in the country listen, because they know Gachagua know the government of the day more better than anybody else. When he says the government want to kill him, we may even believe, because he understands the system. Yeah.
Okay. Your parting shot, and before there, rate the Kenya Kwanza government out of 10.
The Kenya Kwanza government, out of 10, I don't want to give them anything.
Like really? Out of 10?
Out of 10?
Yeah.
What should I give them?
There is Sha. Sha is working.
Okay. Let me give them. Let me give them. You know, I'm also a truthful man from Gachagua. I'm also a truthful man. I want to give them for the Sha. I have 2 daughters.
What about these stadiums? We have Kasarani.
Okay.
Atlanta.
No, let me, you know, we are thinking about things that are so much beneficial to a common mwananchi. Okay. That's what I can rate them for. You know, not every citizen will go to those stadiums that you are saying.
Affordable housing.
But no. Do you have one? You don't have one. Let's first talk about Sha. Sha, I have 2 daughters, and anytime they get sick, I go to hospital with that Sha. So, and I can really say that Sha is working. For me, Sha is working. I go with Sha, I swipe in, and they are treated, and I go home without paying anything. So with that Sha, I can afford to give them at least 2.
What because I think time is getting out, but we have to speak about this just for 1 minute.
But that is for the national government.
Okay, it's
for the devolved government, because the wako huko mashinani, wako huko 8.
I just want to hear from you, your take from the saga that is involving the cabinet secretary for health, Aden Duale.
Yeah,
that he was captured taking the bribes. So Kenyans are there outside and they want to hear from President William Ruto, because now he has declared war on corruption. How is he going to treat this puppet of him?
I would say the citizens should wait and see if really our president, because is our president, all of us, if he really want to fight corruption, we are going to see how he is going to fight corruption around the men who are close to him. That's where we are going to let him.
Okay.
If we see that he's able to fight for that corruption, then we are going to lead from there.
Thank you very much, Honorable Goshi, for your time. Kindly, you have, let me give you 2 minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds. Speak with the Kenyans who are watching you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the Kenyans who are watching us. My name is Goshi Moniaru from Juja constituency. And I'm very grateful that to our young generation or our young youth, I'm very happy because we are coming out vocal. We are coming out speaking things that should be discussed in this country. And let no one tell you that you are the leaders of tomorrow. We are the leaders of today. We should come out, take our position. Nobody is going to come there and tell you this is your position and take it. No, we should fight for them, and we should come out to fight for those positions, because it's ours. And if it means that the government of the day absorbs us, well and good. Let's have today. Tomorrow we are going to discuss it. Thank you so much.
Or are they going to expect 2027 from you?
2027 nowadays, because I'm a journalist and also a public relation officer, I'm watching from behind to make sure that we have readers of integrity and also readers who can be accountable, and emphasizing on readers. Let us not change into politics of the party, and let us not go into politics of hatred. Let's pray good politics that is going to benefit even the citizen that we are serving.
Okay. Thank you very much, Honorable Goshi, for your time. And to our listeners who have been very patient to trust, and they trust the Equalizer KE media, I really appreciate you. I thank you for the time for watching. This is Equalizer KE media, the home of bold conversation. My name is Voke Equalizer. TikTok, you can call me, you will find me at Equalizer KE media. YouTube, Equalizer KE media. Facebook, Kelvin Munguru, Instagram Kelvin Munguru. And kindly, what I'm requesting from you, if you are new here, kindly subscribe to my channel so that whenever I upload such an interview, you'll be the first one to receive notification from YouTube. And actually your like, your share and your comment matters a lot. If you have any opinion concerning this podcast and this talk, kindly comment there. I will consider your opinions down on the comment section. Thank you very much. Bye bye.